Hello everyone and welcome back to Extreme Gaming Fever. So guys, we just have the new update of Farming Simulator 23 and it's only available on Android at the moment I'm making this video. So maybe there is going to be an update for iOS and Nintendo Switch as well, but at this moment it's only for Android. So it says performance and stability improvement. So let's update this game and see if there is any performance improvements in this game or not. So the stability improvement is a very interesting word that they use because the game is not so good on Android. So a lot of people on Android, they are facing a lot of problem, which includes game freezing, game crashing, losing progress, and many other problems which I don't even know. Alright guys, so the game is now updated, so let's now play it and see if there's any improvement in the performance, because to me this game, I was not having any issues in this game in the first place. So what I'm trying to say here, I was not facing any crash related issues, the game was not freezing for me, and I was playing it fine. The only problem that I was getting with Farming Simulator 23 on my Android phone is that I was getting very less FPS even on medium graphics. The game, often give me FPS around 20, 21, 22. Alright, so let's see the settings, and we are at very high. So let me increase the in-game HUD scale so that I have some better controls. All right, so far not bad. It's I don't know if I'm getting 30 FPS or not, so we have to see it. I don't know, man. Okay, so there is an interesting way to check this out, and fortunately my OnePlus 8 Pro has a built-in feature which, as you guys can see, show me the FPS. So currently I'm just getting 20 FPS, so not an improvement in terms of FPS. OMG, look at that. Now that we are in a textured area, it has dropped down to 12 FPS. That is ridiculously low considering OnePlus 8 Pro is not that old. I mean, come on, it has Snapdragon 865 and an Adreno GPU, but still, here we go, we are getting. Alright, so now we have increased by 8 to 10 FPS, so now we are getting around 20 FPS. Now I get it, there is a lot of grass scattered around it, but this is not an excuse. I mean, come on, how am I supposed to work in this area, because I have to deal with these things every day. It's a farming simulator at the end of the day. Anyways, let's try some other things, and currently, as you guys saw, I have switched to the only high graphics, and now I am looking for a field where a crop is ready to harvest, because that's where problem begins. And if you drive your vehicles in a field where there are a lot of dense crops like wheat, barley, and especially the canola, the texture, or I don't know what really going on. Maybe they have used a very high resolution textures, but yeah, when you drive your vehicles inside fields, the FPS drops like a lot. I mean, you can literally, if you are playing, if I talk about myself, on this OnePlus 8 Pro, I sometimes the FPS just drops to one single digit. That's how poorly optimized this game is on Android. So I have to say this, I'm sorry, but this is what it is. So yeah, but for some reason it's not dropping a lot on this potato field, and I'm really surprised. Like, I'm really getting 25 to 26 FPS. Well, previously I was not able to get these many FPS. Yeah, it seems like we are having an improvement here. So now it is stuck on 29 to 30 FPS. So it's in front of you. We are getting some shadow artifacts here and there, and it's not a big deal as long as they are not permanent. I mean, yeah, I can deal with this, but definitely they should be working on this. Now there is not a single field. Oh my god, here is some plants of canola. Let's try to see if it drops FPS. Nope, we are still perhaps these are only a few canola plants of canola. Maybe we should see a field where we are getting a higher FPS. So I'm just trying to benchmark this map here, what I'm trying to do here. So now you can see, since we have very less vegetation over here, we are constantly getting 29-30 FPS, and even sometimes they jumps to 31 FPS, which is technically not possible as the game is limited to 30 FPS only. But here we go, we are somehow getting 31 FPS, and that's really surprising. Oh my god, my driving is absolutely terrible with these controls, so yeah, please excuse me for that. Alright, so now I don't know why this tractor is very slow, right? So I have to, come on, there should be a field where all I need right now is a field where a crop is almost ready to harvest, or it's tall enough that I can see if the game has improved, there is an improvement in the game. Let me see the map overview so that I can, oh my god, so there is not even a single field where I can find a crop which is ready to harvest. That's really embarrassing. That means I think I should switch to a different profile, because obviously there is not even a single field. But yeah, I've showed you the overall benchmarks of the map, and you guys can see how much FPS I'm getting on this OnePlus 8 Pro phone, which has a Snapdragon 865 and Adreno 650 or something GPU and a 12GB of RAM, but it is what it is. Alright, so this is apparently a new profile, so let me switch to this tractor, and now I will try to drive inside a wheat field, and let's see if anything is improved here or not. Alright, so let me see. Maybe it's just a fix for those people who are facing crash related issues, or their game was freezing and their game was randomly, crashing, anything like that. So if you were facing any issues like that, you should definitely update your game and see if anything is fixed for you or not. But yeah, in terms of performance, I don't see a huge difference in terms of FPS, so I guess I made a wise move to have the iPad Pro, because the game run buttery smooth on the iPad Pro, even though it's a 2020 model, but doesn't matter, the game just absolutely runs absolutely buttery smooth on that device. So I guess this is what it is. So guys, that was the video in which I showed you how the game is performing on my Android phone after the update. So I don't, as I mentioned earlier, I don't see a huge performance update in this game after the update. So let me know if anything is changed for you, if you are facing any issues. Let me know if it's fixed for you or not. So thank you so much guys for watching this video, and I will see you in my next video very soon. Bye bye.